Guys, this is Tyler with Tyler's Dragon Tarot. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, and oh my god, I lost my train of thought already. So I'm going to be doing the cusp signs in this video. So I don't know, in case you're new or in case you haven't seen it, I'd like to sit here and hold the cards out, and I wanted to try something else where I actually have zodiac cards out. So, Aries, Pisces, cusps first, and do like a little thing before I actually draw cards and see if I can get anything. So, without further ado, let's get into the Aries, Pisces, cusps. Very high energy, whatever this is. Feeling it popping up. It almost feels like anger, but it kind of feels like excitement. There's a very passionate, whatever it is, it's very passionate. So whatever you guys are going through. Okay, I just saw lightning striking. Something like this doesn't happen very often. Yeah, like lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, so you're trying to ride the lightning here. Okay, anyway. Confusing visuals. So let's just go ahead and get into the reading with Aries, Pisces. Hopefully that made some sense, because I'm like, what is that? Okay, what is this card? It's like a relief, like finally, like you don't have to worry anymore about whatever the situation is. And the Knight of Swords, okay. Clear communication coming in. Very clear, very honest. You know what it is, you know what it's worth. You can see the value. You're not confused. You're not left wondering. And that's something that's very important to you. It gets you very excited to just, because if you know what it is, you know what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And with this card, okay, you love whatever situation you're in. There's a big, loving, excited energy here, and it's just all in the heart here. And like, whatever it is, it's almost overwhelmingly like a loving, strong energy, passionate. Weird card to pop out with that, but that's Tower. So maybe you're finally seeing that the Tower Nah, you rebuilt another tower. Okay. So you had your tower moment in the past, and there may have been some fear about, are you just going to crash and burn again? But this tower, you feel like, and you can see, is more stable. There's more, I don't think there's another way for me to say it. There's better stability in this situation, wherever you're at. Now you're starting to see that one situation, it's okay that it ended because you're stepping through a better doorway. And yeah, we got the Devil here. Realizing your strength, realizing that just because there's like a sliver of happiness doesn't mean you have to put up with toxicity or anything that just, you don't have to sacrifice your needs for the little bit of happiness that someone provides. You don't have to be like, well, in this area I'm really happy, but in this area I'm not. If this is making any sense, whatever situation this is, it's showing you that you can have it all. Even if you have to give that to yourself, you can have it all. I'm starting to feel like this might be money or job related. So it's like, maybe just because, there were some good things about a job doesn't mean you need to stay in that situation. There are other jobs. There's other money making opportunities out there for you. There are plenty of jobs out there. I'm not saying quit your job with no plan or anything, but if you want to look for another job, look for another job if that's what you're doing. But then with the Lovers and the Star here, this partnership is something you've been hoping to achieve in some way or another. And I'm gonna say partnership because I'm still have that business thing in mind. Like, maybe you've tried going into business before, but you failed by yourself, or you had bad business partners, or you've just, in work in general, you haven't been able to work well with people. But I feel like it's saying you're manifesting, like, wanting a good, stable connection here. And like I said, I'm leaning towards business, but this could be a relationship with the Lovers here. But it could just be a business partner that you really trust, that has got your back, and that it's gonna be 50-50. It's not gonna be. It's like, you should get you're gonna get it written in writing, but this type of person, you could have a handshake agreement, which I wouldn't advise doing. Get it in writing, because you never know, but like, that's just the vibe here. Like, you can actually trust this person, however that applies. So let's see, maybe an advice card. An advice card. Trust your partner. Yeah, I just hear trust your partner when I'm holding this, when I'm shuffling and all that. Just trust the partner. Like, if it feels like this, if it feels like you can actually trust them, like, then trust them. And let's say the Cups, it's like, I feel like I'm saying, know who to trust. Okay? Trust your partner. Like, yes, if it feels like this, then yes. If it feels like this, you might want to stay away. Because, you're trying to get away from those toxic relationships, toxic energies, and all that. So, you're going to want to get away from that. So, sorry, my dogs are barking. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to finish this up, and I'll have to pause and check on that. But basically, just saying, whatever this opportunity is presenting itself, you can trust you can trust the partner. If it feels like you can trust them, no big deal. No big deal. If you feel like you can't trust them, don't trust them. Okay, I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna move on to Aries-Taurus. Alright, Aries-Taurus, let's see what we get for you. Hopefully y'all are doing good. See, what do I get on these? Again, oh, well, not again, this is a different reading, but very, like, heated, like it's rushing up to my face, like, kind of feels like embarrassment, like something embarrassed you, caught you off guard, you weren't expecting it. Someone did you wrong? That kind of pops in my head, someone did you wrong. Yeah, because then your heart kind of sunk, like, you're embarrassed and you thought something was what it wasn't, someone did you wrong. Okay, so let's see, what is this about, Aries Taurus cusp? What is this about? What is this about? Okay. I'm just going to straight up put this out here that this could be for someone very specific here, because I'm like, I don't know that this is going to apply to everyone. But I heard they fucked my sister. Like, when I grabbed this card, they fucked my sister. Now, there could just be infidelity going on, because I was like, because I heard cheating, but then I heard they fucked my sister. And we got the Ace of Swords here. There's clarity, but there's pain with this clarity. There's seeing the truth isn't always what it's cracked up to be, because what you thought, yeah, because you thought it was this, with this Nine of Pentacles here. Like, yeah, it was slow moving, but it was steady and it was going into the right direction. You were building something, you were building a foundation, and what it actually was this Six of Pentacles here. Like, competing for attention when you really shouldn't be competing for attention. They're like weighing out who they want to give their time to, and sometimes it'd be you, sometimes it'd be somebody else, and maybe you didn't see that. Maybe you felt like they just didn't give you enough time, but with this, it's like some things are better left unsaid, some things are better left unseen. Like, you kind of wish part of you wishes that this could have ended with an untainted image, because now it's just left an awful taste in your mouth. And it's leaving you wondering, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with you, okay? Nothing is wrong with you. Say it with me. Nothing is wrong with me. It is on that person. If they're a cheater, if they're a hoe, it is on them. And I will say, there's a difference between having fun, being, having fun, having a good time, hoe phasing, and being a hoe in a relationship. I mean, there's a complete difference. So, in that regards, I do mean it in a bad way. They being a hoe. This Three of Cups, it's like, first I heard who's he gonna choose or who they gonna choose, and it's like, how about we all just walk away? Like, that's what it really should be, just all walk away. Yeah, fine. Yeah. This Devil card, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, but it's also, I'm getting a real know your worth off of this. Don't go back to somebody that treated you like shit. Don't go back to somebody who didn't give you what you deserved. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not. And I also feel like I just gotta say, like, sometimes we're just not the best matches for somebody. So if you see them treating someone else better or better to someone else, don't take that personally. Sometimes, for some reason, you just click better with someone else. And you can't take that personally because there's going to be someone better that you click with, okay? Believe it. Okay, maybe one more card. Oh, yeah, you got the Devil again. Just a reminder, like, you're better than that. Don't let it get to you. What was on top? Seven of Cups. Kind of feel like that's saying take romance off the table for a second. Like, just do you for a minute. Don't even worry about a relationship because you need to heal. Because this feels like it's pretty bad on you, and you don't want to just get back into another relationship, take it out on someone else, and, you know, take time for yourself. Okay, we're going to go to the Taurus-Gemini cusp. Pause for a second. Okay, Taurus-Gemini cusp. Let's see what's going on with you. Hopefully y'all are good. Seeing like a, what is that? Is that a, that's not a tidal wave. A whirlpool. I'm saying a whirlpool. Why am I saying a whirlpool with y'all? Whirlpool and kind of looks like a kraken's coming out of it a little bit. Okay, so why am I saying that? Okay, so I usually don't like to do future type readings, and this is a general reading too, but feels like you're about to step in some shit, and this is a hey, watch where you're stepping type of reading. So let's get some cards and see what's going on. All right, what's going on? Feel that whirlpool right here, like in the solar plexus area. So be careful about what you let affect your confidence, about who you let affect your confidence. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, it kind of feels like, okay, you've put in so much work, or maybe this, okay. No, this is someone who, it kind of has that feeling of someone who you admire greatly. Someone who really built you up. Something about that. I don't know that they're going to purposely try to tear you down, or if they're just going to say like a small criticism that might even be constructive that is just going to like own your ass. You know what I mean? Look, it's great to have people in your lives to that matter and all that. But you gotta have your confidence in you. It's your power. Your reactions are your power. How you react is up to you. You can't control how other people feel, how other people think about you, or any of that. You can only react how you can react. And it's a work in progress. You gotta put in some work, but you can create better reactions for yourself. And it feels like it all starts in your solar plexus. It all starts in having self-confidence instead of like peer-based confidence. So I don't even feel like this is a malicious intent. It's just something that's gonna like make you crumble. And you really gotta build your own foundation so no one else can shake it, so no one else can take it away from you. And I feel like that's this card saying it's not that you can't appreciate what people have said, or even like look at yourself and be like, yeah, what they said is right, and then believe it for yourself and really look at yourself and be like, no, that's right, and don't let anyone take it away from you. It's really about strongly believing in yourself, and not solely basing your confidence on what other people think. You need to think strongly about yourself here. Working on if this resonates for you at all, working on your confidence is key here for whoever needs this. So there was a time where I needed to work on my confidence a little better, and what I like to do is the solar plexus chakra. There are literally nightly chakra readings. Okay, I'm shuffling, and there are meditations on YouTube. You can do all of the chakras. You can just do the solar plexus, but you might do the sacral too. But you can just meditate for hours on it. I also know Reiki, so I would, do a Reiki position on the solar plexus, and then basically go to sleep listening to a meditation, and I felt better after a night of that. But you just gotta believe in the intention and work on yourself. Put in the effort. You have to believe in yourself and stop basing your confidence on what other people think, because when other people change their opinions, it's tearing you down too easily. Yeah. I feel like there was an acceptance in what I'm saying when I was holding it like this, so I'm like, okay, well, let me flip the card over, and it's like, no. See, that's your sick. Even if you can only believe one positive thing about yourself, hold on to that and don't let anyone take that away from you. And that would be a good place to start. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in something. Everyone, you know what, you might not be able to do something in the way that someone else can, but there are things that you can do that no one else can do. No one can replicate another single individual. Everyone's just a little bit unique, and that's okay. Sometimes it makes you feel like a weirdo, but you should realize that, you are who you are for a reason. So believe in yourself and feel confident. I feel like this is saying let the haters walk away. You got haters in your life, just let them walk away. Alright, so I think that's it for your reading. I'm kind of repeating myself over and over again, so thank you guys for watching, and we're going to move on to the Gemini-Cancer cusp. So far. you guys for joining. I'm doing Gemini-Cancer in this reading. I picked up these cards to see how they're my zodiac cards. To try to get a feel on, like, Gemini-Cancer, and it's like, instantly got hit with a heavy heart and, like, feeling like I'm crying. So, you know, could just be a Cancer stereotype, but, like, it just feels really, really sensitive right now, so. I'm hearing that song, All By Myself, I guess is what it's called. Really, really sad song, but it's just, like, seems like you're in that energy. Like, you just feel like no one's there for you, no one loves you. Okay. Come on. At least love yourself. Like, nothing else. I don't know. I'm not in your life, but, like, come on. Let's see. So what's going on? Breakup. Okay. Like, held this card breakup, and it's like, well, I was thinking maybe death, but, like, it just said breakup. And I'm just hearing, why am I so unlovable? Yeah, stop playing a victim. Okay? Sometimes shit just doesn't work out. Sometimes shit just doesn't work out. And, you know, take your time, get over it in whatever way you need to get over it, but realize sometimes shit just does not work out. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. You know, you can always strive to be a better version of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, but in fact, it's a good thing to do. But if you don't vibe with someone, you don't vibe with someone, you know, even if you vibe for a while. Okay, and with this lovers, maybe you perceive this as a perfect match, so you're really feeling like, what was wrong with me? What did I do to fuck it up? Because they were perfect in my eyes, type of vibe. So, like, I was so happy. Why weren't they? Oddly specific, but I just heard, is it because I cheated? I thought we moved past that. So if that doesn't vibe, that doesn't vibe. But it's like, maybe you did something and it caused a big fight and you thought you moved past it. But so that's probably why there's a lot of self-pity and a lot of blame here. Queen of Swords. So you feel like you're not getting the truth in this situation. You don't understand what really happened, and it's like, it's not providing closure for you to not get all that, because it's like, it's almost this feeling of, we were perfect one day and now it's all of a sudden we're just saying bye. Okay, so this card. You need to live for you for a little bit. Do whatever makes you happy. It's kind of the vibe off of this. Like, don't go looking for another relationship. You're not ready. Like, this energy, you're not ready. It feels like you would end up being just too emotionally clingy to someone else, and you would just, like, the wound would be here, and then it would go up to here because you just band-aided it instead of healing, and then you would end up in a endless cycle of self-pity here because you're not really healing yourself, so the next person can't give your best, so you're just like, and then that continually makes you feel worse. So I don't know if you're already in that cycle or if this is like a, okay, let's prevent the cycle or even end the cycle, but take some time to heal you. Yeah. That Four of Swords, it looked like a ghost to me for a little bit. It's like, you might just need to disappear for a little bit and just you for a while. You know what I mean? Just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, and don't worry about making other people happy right now. Yeah. So the Ten of Cups, it'll come. It'll come later, but making yourself happy and making sure that you're good and treating yourself with the love and respect is sort of like a manifestation. Like, you treat yourself well and you get into this loving energy and you keep doing this for yourself, it's going to put good vibes out and it's going to attract other loving energy. So you need to take care of yourself, basically. That's what I'm getting off of this. Do things for you for a while and don't worry about a relationship. Just don't let it be on your radar. Just do things for you. Okay? That's what I'm getting off of this. So let's move on to the Cancer-Leo cusp. Oh, Cancer-Leos, that's the one. Alright, Cancer-Leos, thank you guys for being here. Let's see what kind of energy we got going for you. You got that love vibe going on. I don't know if it's full on love or not, but it's definitely that little happiness you get whenever you're really happy and you like somebody a lot, and you're getting that attention you want. Right, Leo side, getting that attention you want. Well, I mean, Cancer's clingy too, so. But, so, I just heard this could be it. So, let's get into the reading. That's kind of exciting. So, this could be it. Y'all must be really digging whoever you're with right now. Alright. Oh. God, face all flushed right now. Never felt this good before. Never felt this way before. Ooh. Kind of a, damn, what was I missing? That was funny. That just popped in my head. Damn, what was I missing? Like, I thought I had it good before, but shit, I was missing out. Kind of vibe off of this. So let's flip these cards over. The Temperance and the King of Pentacles. So someone's treating you like a queen, like an angel here. And I'm like, with that Temperance and the King. Oh, I thought that was the King of Wands for some reason. I was like, you're definitely dealing with a fire sign. Could be a Sagittarius, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm still feeling that fire sign thing. Aries or Sagittarius, maybe another Leo, but maybe an earth sign with some fire in the chart, but a fiery bull. But see what else is going on. Huh. just not a mystery anymore, and you got the moon here. So everything, it's like a full moon here. It's not left in the dark. It's illuminated. You can see everything for what it is, and that makes you really happy. You don't have to wonder what it is. You don't have to wonder. It's like everything's just written out there right now. Did you pick a spot? You're driving me crazy. The Aries here. So there's a little bit of nervousness about moving in this direction because you can't see everything. You can't see the finish line, you know. You don't know exactly where this is heading. So it feels like it's new then. But honestly, do we ever really know where anything's heading? Like, so just enjoy the ride and don't worry so much about the finish line. I feel like is advice there. Just enjoy where you are. Enjoy what it is and keep putting into it. Like, you know, if you're happy, be happy and keep being happy. You know, it's not like you gotta, don't, ugh, what am I trying to say? Yeah. Okay, with that devil, worrying about that finish line too much is just gonna bring toxicity. Like, if you keep it being like, okay, but where are we going? What are we doing? What is this? Blah, blah, blah. Why are you worried about that when everything's going really well? You know what I mean? Okay. So, I think we're done with Cancer Leo. We're going to go on to Leo-Virgo. Okay. Leo-Virgo. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Chaos. I see your chaos as I'm here holding these two zodiac cards, so chaos. Everything, it's like you had a plan and nothing's going according to plan, and it's just like the anxiety's just kicking in, and it's just like like it's pissing you off, and then you're just like I don't even know what to do about this. But okay, so all right, let's see what we can do. What's this card? Okay. Take a breath. Take a breath. What's going right? Okay. Your pillow collection? I don't know if that means anyone to anyone. That is some random ass shit for me to say, but your pillow collection? Is that going right for you? I don't know why the hell I'm saying that, but anyway, your pillow collection. I'm not gonna say that, but I feel like y'all are probably like say it, but it was kind of like, well, it was a different type of collection, but you know, kind of adultish. So with this Queen of Pentacles, it's, even though you feel like you don't have a lot, like you're not really, like everything's just falling apart, you still got whatever you're holding on to here, you still got something very important to you. You still are holding on to something that is just very near and dear. You still have it going on. Okay? And with that moon, you still have happiness. You still have the things that you've been manifesting. You still have the things you've been wanting. You still have your happiness. So even though you may feel weak right now, you still have the good things going on in your life. It's just hard to see right now because it's kind of foggy. So, what's this card? fighting, lots of fighting, lots and lots of fighting. With that King of Wands, kind of like, what are we even fighting about? Because it's like you got this mask on, and it's like I'm not even seeing the whole thing. Like I don't understand why we're fighting so much type of energy. Like, why are we constantly fighting? Is it just your time of the month? Is it just my time of the month? Like, are you on your myriad? Like, what the hell? Okay, I heard I just want to love you. Off of this card, I heard I just want to love you. Why are you being so difficult? And remember, this could go the other way. Because I feel like Virgos are probably very easily misunderstood. You're a Leo-Virgo, so put that in combination. If you got everything laid out right, you could be the type that's trying to help. I don't mean to do this, but you're trying to help. But because that's just how you work. You try to help, but you help by criticizing. But criticizing is it's kind of how what you consider helping, and you only do it to people that are close to you. But with that Leo side, you probably come off really strong and really sassy when you're doing it. So they don't realize. So even if with that Virgo probably having trouble trying to help before, if you got that Leo strong and you're coming off real sassy, it's just probably even harder for you to get your point across that you're just trying to help when people are, and you wonder why people are being such babies about you, just why they're acting so sensitive when all you're trying to do is help them. Yeah. You're holding them tight. You're trying to give them all this love, and you're wondering why it's not being reciprocated. I feel like it's just a misunderstanding. Sometimes there's just, if you can't get to an understanding, then maybe it's just not meant to be, you know? But basically, there could just be a need for communication, a need for, okay, this is what I'm doing when I do this. Like, I'm not trying to just be a crazy bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, reach that understanding, reach that passionate. It's like, get back that passion, get back that understanding, and get that loving energy that you want to be in. Because it's like, you care a lot, and that's why you criticize, and that's why you say the things. That's why you do all this. But you're being misunderstood, which kind of hurts your feelings, but it's like, we just need to get past these barriers here. With that King of Wands, it's very doable. King of Wands is bang that stick and it happens. So, I mean, get that Leo side going. Hear me roar. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you got this. It feels like there just needs to be some sort of mutual understanding in this situation. It feels like there's love in this situation. There really is. There needs to be understanding because there's confusion also. Okay. So we're going to move on to Virgo-Libras. Okay, Virgo-Libras. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I haven't heard that song in a minute. I feel like this is talking about not being too impatient. Like, if you're not used to handling a waterfall, which I don't even know if that's the actual message there, but it's like, if you're not used to handling a waterfall, then why are you going after this like huge ass drop waterfall? I just see one where you can't even see the bottom. Why are you going after that waterfall when you could like build your way up? You know, you don't have to start at the top. In fact, a lot of people, very rare to start at the top. Like I don't think I've ever met anyone start at the top, but, you know, kind of have to be inventive to do that. But, so, calm down, take your time, it's going to be okay. Like, you don't have to be so impatient. And this is coming from an Aries. Alright. I see you like gliding down that waterfall and with like a surfboard. It's like, but I can do it. It's like, you know, you can. You have the skills and abilities, but you're just, yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles, you have the capabilities, you just don't have the opportunity, pretty much. And it drives you crazy. Well, sometimes you have to work your way to that opportunity. Just because you have the ability doesn't mean you get the opportunity right off the bat. And with that Devil card, thinking life owes you more than it does is a toxic trait. You know, having too much entitlement might actually get you in a worse position, because even if you are a hard worker and you get all this, like if you just give up and quit because you're not getting what you want out of a situation, and then you're like, nah, I'm done, you might end up leaving an opportunity that could have really became something. You know, so just try to have a little more patience in the situations. Yeah, with that Queen of Swords, just let the sword rest. Let's calm down. Don't go stabbing anyone. Like let's stay calm, do the work, do the work, do the work. It's really what I'm feeling. Like, just do the work. You got to build up to it. What's this card? I feel like this is just saying, like, if you can just be patient, if you can just wait, if you can just hold off, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You have the skills, you have the drive. You just need to be patient and put in the work now. Yeah, with that Five of Pentacles. You may be at that 5. But you totally have a Nine of Pentacles capability here. You may be at a 5 right now, but just enjoy where you are and put in the work where you are right now. Okay. You'll get there eventually. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to go on to the Libra-Scorpios. Oh, I should probably... Okay, Libra-Scorpios, thank you for being here. Let's see what's going on. Someone's partying. I'm hearing that shot song. It's just like shot after shot after shot. You know, like, all right, having a good time. It is Scorpio season, right? So, I mean, maybe you're a little more on the Scorpio side in this cusp. Just having a good time, partying it up, right? So, all right. Oh, I fucked up. This is exactly what I heard as soon as I flipped this over. So what is this? The Fool. Maybe you headed in the wrong direction when you headed in this new direction, or maybe you did something that caused you to... Okay. With the Fool and the Devil here, I'm going to say, since it said, oh, I fucked up, and the Fool's kind of heading away from the Devil there. You did something. Alright. that fucked up a relationship, a job, or whatever. And now you're just like, well, let's drink a little bit. Let's drink a little bit. Let's, numb the pain. So I kind of feel like the Fool is saying you need to get away. You're creating a toxic habit for yourself. You need to get away from that. You need to, instead of being in this self-sorrow, this self-pity, this just awful energy that you're in, you need to try to get into a better energy and heal yourself instead of kill yourself. You know what I mean? So, Judgment. Free yourself. Free yourself from the pain of, or the guilt, or the anger, or whatever it is. You need to free yourself of, all this. Relax and just come at peace with what happened. Excuse me, I'm about to say. Be at peace with what happened and where your life is going now, because it's going in a new direction, and that's okay. Sometimes that shit just happens. And you're gonna have to be okay with that. So what's this card? I feel like this is just saying you can still find love. Like, I wasn't sure if this was love or a job or what, but this card just clearly rings out to me. You can still find love. So don't get so hung up on regret and guilt and all that you don't think you can. Yeah, and with that Hangman, don't forget about maybe the negative things they did, about the things that didn't work for you, that you just put up with because you really like the positive. And don't forget about the positive things you did for them. Now, I'm not saying solely focus on those, because you should learn from your mistakes. You should learn from your negativity. You should, and also, being like, okay, I really like this, and that last relationship. Let's have that, but better. It would be a good manifestation tool. So you are lovable. And just try not to get so sucked into that. Oh, what am I trying to say? That self-defeating energy that you just, like I said, heal yourself, don't kill yourself. And I really hope no one's watching this in a suicidal mood, because I don't mean, I'm not meaning that literally. I mean that as in, like, drinking so hard that you make yourself depressed, that you damage yourself, that you do damaging type of things. I'm not trying to take that lightly. I don't take that lightly at all. But that's just kind of a phrase that popped in my head in this reading. So I know that can sound triggering to some people, so I'm sorry if it did. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that reading, and we're going to move on to the next one, the Scorpio-Sagittarius reading. Alright, Scorpio-Sagittarius. Oh, forgot to hold the cards. Scorpio-Sagittarius. What's going on with y'all? We're fucking pissed off. Okay, what are y'all pissed off for? I see, like, the fiery singer, like, alright. Like, trying to get some revenge here, huh? Revenge sex. Revenge sex. Okay. So let's draw some cards. What's going on? Well, I'm just, even before I draw cards, it's like, well, they cheated, obviously, if we're getting revenge sex. They cheated, so we're gonna go fuck their best friend. Okay, so obviously, if this might not be for everyone, and maybe for sensitive ears, maybe not, but Scorpio, Sagittarius, I don't feel so bad about the direction this is going. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about y'all. I'm just like, the Sagittarius can handle shoot straighters, and Scorpio is a water sign that reads like a fire sign, so it's like, Yeah, I'm not too worried about offending right now. With that Three of Swords there. Oh, you gonna leave holes in my heart. Oh, you think you can just leave holes in my heart? Nah, fuck you. Fuck you, and nah, I'll show you. Nah, I'm gonna go fill my holes, and you ain't gonna be the one filling them, okay? You think these swords are... No. Mm-mm. No. Well, a lot of sass, and... Alright. Then you get it. Again, it's just like a real fuck you vibe. Like, there's a lot of anger in this. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're gonna stab me in the back with 10 fucking swords. You're gonna stab me in the back. No, I am done. There's just a real, I'm done. I'm completely done. Don't come crawling back. Don't expect another chance. No. Not this time. No, you've crossed lines before, but you crossed the line. Like, yeah, with that Page of Swords, it's just like, yeah, see, looking back, like, yeah, see, like, now, it's like, I just see, like, a barrier, like, you can't even, I made a line and you crossed it, so now I'm making a barrier that you can't get in. Because I trusted you not to cross the line, and now I'm just gonna trust this barrier not to let you in, because obviously I can't trust your ass. You know, I wasn't gonna take these, but they all kind of... Okay, so there's 5 of Cups and 2 of Wands feel like they go together. So this is the sad energy that you're not really presenting because you have a lot of anger here. This Ace of Wands, Water, and 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups and 2 of Cups. So, yes, you're sad. Heal yourself. But you're going to get that cup that makes you happy. You're going to get that relationship that makes you happy. And this wasn't it. You don't have to give up. Like, it's out there. You need to love yourself and respect yourself enough not to settle for shitty relationships. But believe it, this isn't the only one out there. They're not the only person interested, and you don't have to settle for something that's not worth your time. You know what I mean? Okay. So now we're going to go on to Sagittarius, Capricorns. Let me pause. Alright, Sagittarius, Capricorn, it's your turn. So what's going on with y'all? Man, there are some angry people in here. I just heard, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, alright. Ooh. I said, ooh, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, ooh, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, it's like you're trying to hold yourself back. But you still just like, ooh, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know, so, okay, let's see. What's going on with my Sagittarius? Oh, shit. So I don't, let's see. I'm just going to take all of these. And I've been feeling them, but I don't think I really need to feel them for that. Like, oh, I need to fuck you up. You got Death Tower and the 6 of Pentacles here. So, with that Death Tower and the 6 of Pentacles, someone chose someone else over you. Like a relation ended because they chose someone over you, or someone stole your man, someone stole your girl. And it is pissing you off. But I feel like this spread is saying, okay, let the tower fall. Let it fall. Like, this death was supposed to happen. It's supposed to teach you something. There was something in that relationship that just was not working. Okay, if it was working, it wouldn't have went the way it did. And that's not to say you did something wrong or they did something wrong. It just didn't mesh well. Basically, like, you know, you can in one person's eyes, do all the wrong things, do that same thing for someone else, and it's everything right. You know what I mean? So, I feel like that death card is just really looking down saying, okay, look, yes, this hurts. Yes, you're mad. Yes, you feel like an opportunity was taken away from you. But listen, the store is closing for a reason. Like, you needed to let this go. You wouldn't let it go. We gave you plenty of signs. We gave you plenty of like little, okay, you didn't like this, but you kept settling. You didn't like this, but you settled because you like this, you know? And then it's like, okay, so you need a slap in the damn face then. Okay, we're going to slap you in the face. We're going to get you so mad that you ain't ever going to touch them again because there's something better coming for you. And we need you to close this door so you can walk through another one. Yeah. Because you got that Ace of Cups coming. You got that Ace of Cups, that one that's just, it almost feels like once I touch that Ace of Cups, just all the anger just went, and then it's just like, oh, I'm happy again. Oh, I'm in a loving energy again. It's like, oh, this did happen for a reason. So, look, King of Swords, you're getting an honest relationship here. So, someone you can trust, someone you can put that sword down for, you can be vulnerable around. And it's just like, you're gonna see that this happened for a reason. You're probably calling bullshit on me right now. But this death card really just, like, look, I'm just looking down. Like, okay, I know you're not happy. I know you don't like me right now. But just trust the process, because here in a little bit, you're gonna be really happy with how this worked out. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. That was a quick read, but like half of your reading popped out at once. So we're going to move on to Capricorn Aquarius. Okay, so Capricorn Aquarius. Okay, Capricorn Aquarius. What is going on with y'all? I don't know if this is a song or not, but I just heard like a singing, like, I'm in love, but I don't know how to feel. Like, what? You're in love, but you don't know how to feel? You're in love, but you don't know how to feel. You know what? Let's just get to the zodiac, or to the tarot cards, because I'm like, what? How does that make any sense? So, that's okay. But this Ace of Coins, the reason why I feel like that's saying this wasn't what you pictured love would be, kind of thing. This isn't what you pictured being in love would feel like. This isn't what it's been like in the past. This isn't what. So it's weird. There's some element that's weird about it, and with it also being Pentacles, it's like maybe there's not a stability that you would like there to be, but you're in love. Maybe that's why you don't know how to feel, because there's not a real stability in it. With that star, though, you can be yourself. And this is something that you've always hoped for. It's more about you can be yourself, and that's what makes you really happy. This is someone that accepts you completely, and you can just be who you are, and you don't have to pretend. You don't have to put on your mask. And that makes you really happy. Yeah. And it's like with that Four of Cups, it's like you, I don't know, it's like you're not really, you haven't really paid attention. There's something about this cup that you're not looking at that's a good cup. Like, maybe you're overthinking the situation, thinking, okay, it's too good to be true, there's all these flaws, but it's just better than it's supposed to be. But there's this Six of Swords, and it's like, this reading is kind of confusing because it's like, are you moving on from someone else to move into this? Are you moving because it's weird and not completely stable? Are you moving on from it because even though it makes you really happy, you're going to move on because it just doesn't provide what you need stability-wise, and you're making a mind over heart decision? Like, what is this? With that Nine of Swords, you're going to do what's in your best interest. So it kind of feels like even though you are in love, even though you feel very strongly about this situation, you're ready to move on right now because, you know, staying in the situation wouldn't be in your long-term best interest in your eyes. So, advice. I just feel like this is saying don't be too hasty and give it a chance. Like, actually talk about your needs. Are you actually defining your needs, or is this just a expectation you have that you just expect them to meet, and if they don't meet it, you're disappointed, but it's not been vocalized? Yeah, and with that Magician, maybe if you just vocalize it, you're going to get what you want, okay? So, if they just know what you need, some people are just, oh, I didn't know. Okay, yeah, work on that. My bad. Yeah, and with that Six of Wands, it's like you could have victory in this situation, but you got to be willing to put in the work too. Okay, so we're going to move on to Aquarius-Pisces. Aquarius-Pisces, thank you guys for being here. Let's see, what am I going to get for y'all? Alright, well, I'm just hearing fuck everybody, so what's that about? You're done with all the bullshit. Okay, okay, let's get to the tarot reading. Fuck everybody, you're done with all the bullshit. Oh, I'm hearing backstabber and actually seeing, like, backstabbing. So left me to bleed out, like, nah, fuck you. Let's see. I trusted you with my life. Like, that much trust. I trusted you with my life. And I shouldn't have even trusted you with a penny, type of thing. Like a cent. Like, who really cares about a cent? But you shouldn't even trust them with a cent, type of attitude. And we got the devil. So they were a smooth talker, but they were toxic, and they were not who they appeared to be to you. They crossed you. They did you wrong. They made you feel good, but then being out of the situation, you realize how draining it was for you and how bad it made you feel. Even though there were things that made you feel good, it made you feel like shit. So let's see. Anything else? This guy. better off without you, and I want you to know that. Like, it's very sassy. Like, I don't need your ass. So we got the Seven of Swords. Like, don't even try to come back. I'll hit you with a stamp stick. Like, don't even try. Try me, bitch. Kind of feeling, you know what I mean? So, floating away. It kind of just feels like I'm being gently floated away. So, with that Queen of Swords, rise above this. Like, it doesn't. You're better than this. It doesn't matter. Like, they drained you. They took what they needed. Don't let them take any more. You know what I mean? Rise above it and accept your power back. Like, take your power back and don't let them have any more of it. Don't let them affect you anymore, because they are not worth your time. Well, excuse me, I threw your card. Nah, bitch. That's probably why it flew so hard. There was a lot of sass off of it. Nah, bitch. Queen of Wands. Look at her face. She's like, do you know how good I am? Like, nah, don't even try. Don't even try. Like, realize your self-worth. Realize how valuable you are, and don't take anything less. Don't let them ruin you anymore. Don't let them ruin your self-image. Don't let them have more pride than that. Don't let them just take you for a ride anymore. You know what I mean? Just do you for a while. It's the real vibe I get off of this. Put into you. Get that Nine of Pentacles. Build your own. I don't know why it's saying build your own forest. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, if that's a weird phrase that people say around you, but I've never said that before. But it's like, build your own forest. Build your own ecosystem, you know, like, surround yourself with people you actually care about, that actually care about you, that aren't just dragging you down. And be happy. You deserve it, you know? Okay, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate any comments, likes, subscribes, any of that. And I hope it resonated, and have a good day.